Stop. Watch this video before you go and touch yourself again, because chances are that you've been doing it wrong for years, maybe even decades. Here is the truth. Most men only touch themselves one way: fast, focused, and with an end goal in sight. And sometimes that's what we think we need, right? A quick and reliable orgasm so that we can just get on with our day. But if that's all you're doing, well, you're missing out on like 90% of what your body is capable of feeling. In this video, I'm gonna show you 7 different ways to touch your penis that can completely change the way you experience pleasure. And the cool thing about all of these techniques is that once you practice them on yourself, you will be able to bring them in bed with a partner. I've said it before and I will say it again. The way you masturbate is your dress rehearsal for sex with a real woman. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a special video demonstrating these for Patreon, as that is the kind of stuff that I can only show you off of YouTube, but I'm gonna tell you about it today. Number 1, with energetic awareness. This one might sound a little out there at first, but please hear me out. Hover your hand above your penis. Slowly get as close as you can without actually touching it. Pay attention and notice what you can actually feel in your hand. Can you feel your hand with your body, with your genitals? Can you feel your genitals with your hand without actually touching? Most men are surprised by how much awareness their body has in this space. This simple practice trains your sensitivity and your presence, and it turns touching yourself into something more mindful, all of which can be directly applied to giving a woman the time of her life in bed. This energetic touch teaches you to savor every moment, to finally tune into yourself, and to engage in eroticism without rushing it. You might feel silly or impatient for a moment, but stick with it. Trust me, this alone will elevate your lovemaking skills and unlock a whole new level of personal arousal. Which brings me to number 2. Start touching yourself through your underwear. In my personal experience, I have been so surprised by how rough men can be when they touch themselves, and yet how positively they respond to a gentle touch. When it comes to masturbation, most men go straight for the skin, but giving yourself a little foreplay is a great way to tune into your body. When you have fabric between you and your hand, you introduce different sensations, different textures, a little bit of teasing and restriction. Masturbating with a sense of urgency and too much of a routine leads to disconnection from your body and from your senses and from your sexuality in general. Bringing back a bit of novelty can be so simple and yet so effective. Now, I'm not talking about actually creating friction. I do not want you to give yourself a rug burn. Just give yourself a little tease, like maybe you would to a woman before you finally get in there. Think about this like a woman's hand wandering around in your pants above your boxers before going in for full contact. Number 3. Switch hands. Okay, so if you were starting to wonder if we were ever going to get to the full-on touch, here's where it starts. Because another great way to touch your penis for stronger erections and more sensitivity is with your non-dominant hand. It might feel a little strange or awkward at first, but using your non-dominant hand creates new sensations, a different level of focus, and all of that directly creates new pathways in your brain around pleasure. This is also great for building orgasm control because it helps train your body to respond to different sensations. And once you get the hang of that, you can move on to number 4, with both hands. You've got 2 hands, so why not use them? Try alternating strokes, twisting, or having one hand focus on the head while the other works the shaft. Even exploring your testicles or different parts of your body like your chest. This technique is so powerful for building stamina because it opens up more variety than the classic up and down motion. And by the way, if you want real detailed demos of advanced 2-hand strokes, I break all of that down inside of my Lingam massage course. Link will be in the description. Number 5, with lube or oil. I am begging you to use lubricant. You can use a water, silicone, or oil-based lube. You can even use a very high-quality lotion if you've got them on hand, pun intended, but I prefer that you use something like coconut oil or a lube that's actually for sex, and you've got tons of options. Here's the reason. When you have sex with a woman, it's going to be wet. I can't tell you how much I have heard women complain about the fact that their partners with delayed ejaculation have to pound them in order to reach orgasm. The thing is that a lot of men are masturbating dry and then not finding enough stimulation to come when they're with an actual woman. Or you're training your body to respond to a dry hand quickly, and then when you introduce wetness, your body reacts even quicker. Lube also introduces more glide, less friction, and more room to explore new sensations. Especially if you're going to be masturbating for a long time, which is my preferred method, then you've got to use lubricant. If you ever find that you're chafing after masturbation, give it a break, bring in the high quality lubes. Number 6, with tools and toys. There is still stigma around men using sex toys for masturbation, but if you're feeling hesitant, here is your permission slip. Strokers, high-end silicone toys, textured sleeves, they're designed to give you sensations that your hands simply can't. This is great for all men, but especially men who want to last longer in bed because it can help you to build up a tolerance to stronger sensations. And what did we say before? New sensations mean new pathways in the brain. This is the stuff that builds orgasmic control and leads to really intense orgasms when practiced mindfully. And if you're not sure where to begin, I can help. I have researched and reviewed about every stroker under the sun, and I recently found a company that's doing cool work. V-Secrets makes innovative male pleasure devices, and they are a great place to start if you're looking for an interesting, affordable, and innovative toy that delivers quality. I can recommend their automatic stroker, which is a rotating hands-free masturbator. I've been so impressed by these devices that I've decided to partner up with them to bring you this video. And you know that I'm really picky about my affiliates and sponsors, but I think that they're doing for men what most companies have been doing for women. They're innovating, they're thinking about their needs and preferences, and they're delivering a variety of affordable and easy to use devices that you can experiment with. This one is the Valdemar. I mean, these things mean business. This one's USB-C rechargeable. You can see it rolling around in there. Woo! And it vibrates too. Dude, these didn't exist like even a couple years ago. This one is called the Vaughn. It grips, taps, and vibrates, and you use it as you are masturbating. If you are looking for a great rotating, suctioning, vibrating, waterproof stroker to play with and experiment with, these are great options. If you're curious, I have included the links in the description below for you to check out. Number 7, with breath, curiosity, and gratitude. This doesn't get enough attention, but it makes the most impact. Touch yourself with conscious breath, with playful curiosity, and gratitude. If you've been following my content for a while, you know that great sex is about so much more than just the physical. No matter where you're at or where you're trying to get to, mindset is a huge part of the process. So slow down, get into your body. Inhale to build arousal and tension, and exhale to relax into pleasure. Let it ebb and flow until you're fully aroused and ready to let go. Be present when you touch yourself. Do it with curiosity, allowing yourself to be new and different every single day, and never touch yourself with judgment or to reaffirm that you don't feel like enough. Ask yourself, what happens if I touch myself like this? What actually feels good today? Maybe it's starting slowly while squeezing the base. Maybe it's with one hand too, a featherlight touch. Treating your body with appreciation instead of using it for just a quick release builds awareness and confidence, which you can see how that would be transformative just for you, not to mention the way that you have sex with others. So there you have it, the 7 best ways to touch your penis beyond just a standard stroke. These are not about replacing masturbation. They are about enhancing it so that you can feel more, feel better, and reach your sexual goals. You know, a lot of folks think that sexual confidence is something that you're born with. But it's not. It's actually a skill that you can learn. And that's why I wrote my first book, Harder, Better, Longer, Stronger. In it, I break down what's really happening inside of your body and your mind, from blood flow and breath to the way that anxiety can prevent you from being turned on. And I give you proven ways to take back control. In it, you'll learn the same methods that I have taught to hundreds of men in one-on-one coaching and thousands more in my programs and millions more on YouTube to help them to get harder, last longer, and feel like their best selves in bed again without pills or pressure. You do not have to fix yourself. You're not broken. You just need the right tools and the right guidance. Pre-order Harder, Better, Longer, Stronger now and unlock $350 in exclusive bonuses, including live event access and giveaways for coaching, courses, and a private retreat with me. Visit CaitlinVeniel.com/HBLS to sign up, or go down and click the link in the description of this video. Thank you. I'm Caitlin V. Thank you for watching and happy experimenting. See you here later.